Hi, I'm Akash Chakravorty. This is Taxi Chalo. On this show, we will be interviewing musicians, artists, change makers across Kolkata, and people who've been kind of involved in the Chai Town ecosystem and have grown alongside us through pandemic and into this new age that Kolkata seems to be moving towards. And I cannot wait to show you all the guests we have lined up for this season. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Today I have with us Amit Khan, who is a long-standing member of the community. He has been showing up for open mics and events here for as long as I can remember. Today we're going to get to know about him and a lot of the creative pursuits he's been on and what the next year is going to look like. Hi Amit.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice of you to start. It's nice to start a week with one of these interviews because, fresh mind and all of that. Why don't you, before you talk about yourself, tell us a little about how you met Chai Town? Like, what is your relationship with Chai Town?
Okay, so this is kind of very interesting. Last year, in the month of December or January, I don't remember exactly. So there was a picnic happening in Victoria.
Yes.
And there's one of my friend called Upasya. So she reposted about that event on her profile. And actually, I was going through a very bad phase in life, like professional life, personal life was not going good. So I just thought of giving a break to myself, and I just thought to be a part of a creative event which was happening there. So I just want to explore that. And that was a time wherein I met majority of the people of Chai Town community, and I met Auntie Beth. I met William and other members of the team.
Okay, I think it just dawned on me what event you're talking about. This is Digital Detox Day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Amit, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, what you do, and your relationship with the city? Are you born and raised here? Have you come in? And yeah, while I serve us some wonderful in-house tea.
Okay. So basically, I'm from Kolkata itself, but I've done my schooling from Kalimpong.
Okay.
And I haven't completed my entire schooling from there just because of I was having some health issues, and because of which I have to come back to Kolkata and continue my studies. And talking about my professional life, then I've been working in an organization called ELD Mandate since last almost 10 years.
Okay.
So
10 years.
Yes, I started working with them. Like I was doing an internship with them for almost 6 months when I was 18, and after that I started working with them, and it's almost 10 years now. And yes, slowly, gradually, I saw my growth in that same sector. So I stayed there. I got promoted, and I got promoted, and again and again. Now I've been a manager in that organization since last five and a half years.
Wonderful. Congrats to that.
Yes, thanks.
So, could you tell me a little about what your job role is?
So basically in USA, if you know, the truckers have a certain rules that they cannot drive for XYZ hours. They have to maintain certain limitation to ensure that they are physically and mentally okay to be on the road again. And our device helps them to track the device, the working hours, which has been mandated by the US government.
Okay. I mean, I can kind of see it depending on the answers I've gotten on this interview. How did someone like that go into writing?
Okay, so this started way long back when I was in boarding. So
Okay.
obviously, a guy who was staying away from home, having no friends, is something which was very depressing. And I was always an introvert who never used to like to share his thing to anyone.
Okay.
So that way, in the boarding, I started writing about my problems, the day-to-day things which I was going through, just because I was not okay enough to share things with other people.
Right.
So when I came back to Kolkata, uh, as we know, Kolkata is known for his art, culture, and literature. Then I met a lot of different people that I can mold this entire writing of mine into a piece or a art. Then I started converting my writings into different patterns and making it a poetry, or you can say quotes, thoughts, confessions.
I see. So your work is basically for you primarily as an outlet. I mean, it is a creative outlet for anyone who's in the arts, but so what is it that you write about? Do you write poetry? Do you write fiction?
It's not fiction at all, obviously. I have a bit different pattern if you talk about writing, because
Okay.
majorly if you read different writers who are like more of poets or someone who writes confessions, quotes or thoughts, they tend to have a habit of writing answers which we are always looking for. We have a lot of questions and we try to find an answers, and if you read them, you'll get a glimpse of an answer which you are looking for.
Okay.
But I have a habit of writing questions, because there are a lot of questions which we have, but we try to avoid that and we don't want to face it.
Okay.
And I try to write poetries, thoughts, confessions with my questions.
It's very reflective, very introspective. I feel like it's an exercise of understanding, therapy. I get all of these vibes from it.
Uh, it is for me, just because I always try to keep myself reminding over and over again that there are things which I have to do and I can't run away from that.
Okay. Is this something you have sought to actively share with other people before your book, of course?
Yes, a few of the writings definitely I've shared with the people to see how they are responding to
Okay.
it. Because I always wanted to take feedbacks on my writings, whether it is going as per I wanted and whether the people are being able to, understand what I'm trying to say. So I have done it, I have modified it, and then I made it a masterpiece and I've published it.
I see. I mean, let's get into it. Like, what is this book called? Why, for someone who describes himself as like someone who's introverted, you are essentially putting out a work of your innermost thoughts in a very, very big way. Or am I mistaken?
No, it is correct.
Okay.
So basically, this is what I always believe, that people who can't speak out their things which they are going through, they write. This is what I have always felt.
Okay.
And as you have asked me the name of my book, so the name of the book is Everything I Meant to Say.
Everything I meant to say. Okay.
And on the top, I have written An Anxious Mind.
An anxious mind.
The reason being, I am very anxious in terms of my personality, because I get very anxious regarding things
Okay.
when it comes to writing, feeling, or overdoing things. I have always been telling people that I don't write about the journey.
Okay.
I always talk about people. So this entire book is all about the people I have been, or I am staying with, I'm being with, and you can say friends, families.
So it's not about experiences.
It's not about experiences.
Okay. Okay. Tell me some authors that have inspired you over the years. Authors
There are
and poets.
two favorite authors of mine whom I've been reading since last 1.5, 2 years. The very first one is my mentor. His name is Ashish Bagrecha.
Okay.
And the other one is Rupi Kaur.
I see.
I liked Ashish Bagrecha since day one, since the day I saw him performing here in Kolkata, his first show. He has been magical. Reason being, he always talks about love,
Okay.
life, healing,
Okay.
hope, magic.
I guess I myself have been in a bit of a fiction hole, so I've been a little alienated. But when I used to do poetry, that time slam poetry was a very big thing, or a way of performing poetry was a very big thing. Could you tell us a little about what it's like now? Like, is it the same? Because I don't see slam poetry events happening anymore.
Slam poetry is
Where do the poets go now?
nowadays, majorly they have been going to open mics to
Okay.
practice whatever they have written. Then they are trying to record those, because nowadays social media is the best way to market your contents. And if you are not being able to, show your content to the other people, you are not justifying it. You're not justifying your writings. Because I believe
I disagree, but okay, go on.
the reason I believe is just because there are plenty of people going through the same thing, and we are trying to pass on these healing words to those people in order to heal themselves or rectify themselves from making the same mistakes over and over again.
Right.
So this is the reason nowadays people are trying to put their words more of online rather than going to different mics, doing slam poetries, and passing on the same old pattern which we used to do.
Share with us some hopes you have. Share with us some hopes you have for yourself when it comes to this writing.
how, is legacy important to you? Is, who is it that you want this book to reach? You know, tell me things like that.
So as I said, I've been following Sir Ashish Bagrecha from a very very long time because he inspires me like anything, and I try to be like him just because he is one of a kind of a person. So I so want it will be a achievement for me if somehow my book goes to him and if he reads.
All right. What are your favorite things to be doing in the city? Kolkata is a very diverse place. I feel like, especially in 2025, I have found a new lease on life because I was very introverted. I would never go out. And I have stepped out more this year than I have in the last 10 years.
Okay.
And that's mostly because I think the city has become a lot more inviting. But that's just, it's not about me. What do you like doing? Like, what do you like to do?
As I said previously also that Kolkata is known for its art, culture and the heredity which we are following it from the very very long time and we are trying to maintain that.
Yeah.
So I always try to go to places which is rich in culture in Kolkata. So majorly I like as I said my office is near Shakespeare Sarani. So there's a very nearby place from my office called Nandan.
Okay.
So majorly whenever I get time, I go there. I see a lot of local artists performing. There's a theater as well. So sometimes I try to attend that as well to see how people are doing with the culture and how we are growing in terms of culture and art.
Right.
Uh, Majorly all the ghats. I don't know why, but I feel very peaceful when I go to these riversides, sit there. Sometimes I used to go with my diaries. I used to sit, write, think.
For me also that it holds very good memories. We go there for Bisorjon. I've had my own poite, my thread ceremony there. Then funerals, of course, there a lot. So I have very mixed feelings once I'm there. But I do like the view. I like the tea. I like the view. I like the food. I've hung out
Yes.
with tons of friends there. Prinsep Ghat has that one alcove like that kind of overlooks the Howrah Bridge where you can just see the entire thing. Granted, it's not foggy or something. You can see the entire thing. It's really nice.
So this year, there was a very famous poet who was here in Kolkata. Her
Okay.
name is Gunjan Saini.
Okay.
So I was doing opening act for her show called Abracadabra.
Okay.
So it was happening in the Satire Club. So after doing her shows, and she was like, "Okay, Amit, I have not been through this city. What are the famous places there are? Like take me to those places. I want to explore this city before I leave."
Huh.
So I took her to Kumar Toli
Okay.
because that is one of the most famous places if you talk about
The Murtis.
the murtis.
That's where they make it.
Yes, so I took her there. Then we went to few of the oldest sweet shops in Girish Park. Then I took her to Victoria Memorial. We went to Indian Museum. I tried to explore her this city. Like we were having a very limited amount of time, so within that I try to show her the best part and the heart of the city.
Tell me, plans for the future, man. Like, where do you plan? Where is Amit Khan headed?
Okay, so since the time I stepped into the corporate culture, my total plan was that I'll be working till 30 and I'll be giving up my job after that.
Same. I had thought that too.
Okay, so I am almost 28, so I've got 2 more years to follow whatever I have written for myself. So I see myself as a storyteller or a spoken word artist in the next coming 5 years. Because I'll make sure after giving up my job, I am 100% into my passion. And I'll try to make my passion as my profession going forward.
It's huge. That's huge.
And maybe more of healing words will be coming in, more of my thoughts, my questions with different books.
Oddly enough, a lot of people in rap do this.
Yes.
Oddly
Nowadays,
enough.
freestyle is happening more into raps. And I believe that rap is also a modern time shairi or poets,
It
you can
is.
say.
It is. That's what it is. And where can we find this book?
Right now, it is available in Amazon.
Okay.
But
Did you self-publish?
yes.
Oh wow, nice, brave. But it's the way to go, I think.
Yes. And also, we are planning very soon. There'll be a launch here in Kolkata as well.
Okay.
So we are planning that with Chai Town.
Oh, this is News to me.
So we have decided that we'll be doing in the month of January.
Okay.
So date will be out soon.
That's nice. That's nice. I didn't know I was sitting with a client. What on earth? But that's great. Cool. A book launch would be fine. I'll check it out on Amazon. Everything I meant to say on Amazon, you can find it by Amit Khan, right? This is your first book.
This is my first debut book.
Ah, huge man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I myself have been struggling to get a whole bunch of works published. I was just thinking I might as well just do self-published, you know? Just, it's good you took the jump. And you've said that within the next 5 years you want storytelling to be where you're at. Dude, that's huge. It's a digital growing world and you're still, you know, there is a certain bravery to it. There is vision to it, I think, because I think the arts are going to evolve in that direction.
Yes.
So, yeah. Hello, we have a doggy also approaching. I'm back with Amit, right? We're in the outdoor section for his episode and he chose the Maidan. So, logically, I'm going to ask you the question, why did you choose this place in particular?
Okay, so if you would have seen majorly in the childhood time, we always used to find reasons to come to this place. Reason being, we always used to come here to play with friends, maybe with school friends or maybe our locality friends. So I had a lot of memories in this place. So whenever I used to get free time, I used to come here, watch other people playing, like other kids playing, to refresh these same old memories. Like if you'll come to Maidan, you'll find a lot of other artists as well, like jamming, sketching, writing, creating, doing something or the other. And I find this place very peaceful, which helps me to write. There are bird sounds here, and also you'll find a lot of people around who are trying to do something, thinking about it, or maybe writing something. So looking at them gives me thoughts to write more.
I see. I resonate with that because this part of the city is very busy. You know, not much residential stuff going on here. It's mostly offices, shops, and all of that. But this place is like kind of like a safe haven. My own memory is kind of like that. Is that yeah? As a kid, we would find any reason to come here, whether it was a school trip at Victoria or from like home, or like we would have art competitions in the winter where you know, junior school onwards I used to compete and would get thrashed every year because honestly there's some really talented artistic kids in the city, and it would happen here in the Maidan. And yeah, marathons always like start and finish here.
Yes,
all of that.
That was one of the core memory I had in my school days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we used to come around 4:30 in the morning to practice for marathon.
Oh.
With a bunch of my other batchmates, and there was our school sports teacher who used to guide us, train us for marathon. That was one of the core memory we had here. School drills.
Okay, tell me about that. Like, what school drills did you do?
So basically, we used to come here to practice more about, like, obviously we used to come here for sports day practice as well, but school drill was one of the things wherein if anything happens, like, you know, if there's any fire in the school, like, what are the things you're gonna do? So we used to practice it here.
Oh, okay. We used to have our scouts, some stuff they used to do here. Net climbing, no, not net climbing, rope climbing, sorry.
Okay.
And wall climbing and stuff like that. They used to have like stations set up around, I actually don't know where we are, like which part of Maidan. This seems to be like inside like a park almost.
This is a rugby ground actually.
This is a rugby ground, okay. I haven't been to this particular one ever, which is cool. Always discovering new stuff in the city. So tell me something. What do you think is going to define your time here in Calcutta in the next 5 years?
I will be one
Or like,
of,
let's not put a timer on it. What do you think is going to define your time here in Calcutta?
I will be one of those artists who will be very well known because of my artistic side, because I've been very constant regarding my writings, my performances here in the city. Doing shows with a lot of other artists who are quite famous on and off screen. So sharing stage with them, getting guidance from them is helping me to be a better writer, a better performer each day. So in the coming down the lane, I'm expecting myself in one of those stages.
Okay. What type of legacy do you hope to leave in this city?
What type of legacy?
I know it's a bit heavy as a question.
I want to be one of those writers, like not one of those writers, I want to be one of the very first poet from Kolkata who's gonna create history in the upcoming run.
Create history?
In the upcoming run.
Is there no Mrs. Khan in the scene?
As
what
of
is
now, no.
happening?
As of now, no. I'm very much concerned about my upcoming plans which I have. So right now I'm very much focused on that. But yeah, maybe someday.
Today is the 24th, and on the 1st we're going to have his book launch.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes. It's always important to consume the new art that is coming out of a city. It's not just about harping on the old and traditional, which we know is already good. But then there's people like Amit who are not afraid to perform new things in front of a crowd that does not know what's going on, and that's huge. So yeah, I hope to see storytelling evolve in this city. I hope like more clubs and activities and venues start popping up that kind of enable this kind of thing. Spoken poetry feels natural. It
True.
should feel natural.
True.
I seem to cannot conceive poetry that can be spoken. It's very nice reading it. It can be like read, but it's not like a spoken. Like that's not a poem we're going to speak.
True.
Of. It's like one of those. So I always admire people who have the courage to really go up on stage and present it in a way that it's able to reach so many people. You know. So yeah, thanks for sitting down with me, Amit.
It's always a pleasure being a part.
What immediate future plans in the coming month or two? What after the book launch? What's the
So after the book launch, I am looking forward to the second part of the book, and because of for that, I am going for a vacation. And what can
much
be
earned?
yes, and what can be a better place than mountains to go ahead and start your thoughts for the
Are we looking for the photo dump from
yes,
that?
yes, yes.
Thanks for sitting down with us. And thank you for watching.